feeling is on crypto with that.
Listen, I fucking love crypto, I just love blockchain technology in its totality. I understand how important it is for all applications moving forward. I understand that it is the fucking future that everything will be built on and in, and just understanding that. You know what I mean? Like why wouldn't you? We have the ability to accept it. You know, like it only makes sense to me.
Yeah. Where do you see crypto fitting in the restaurant industry?
Crypto could fit in a lot in a lot of different ways. Just crypto or NFTs or both. You talking about or just strictly crypto?
It could be whatever you want. I mean, because crypto technology is what brought a lot of the NFT hype.
Correct.
Blockchain technology. I mean, it's an immutable ledger.
It is definitely.
So, and then I'll ask you about AI in restaurants in a minute.
Yeah.
But how do you see NFTs playing out in the restaurant space?
Oh, in a lot of different ways, man. You know, NFT can show like your loyalty to people who really rock with you. You know what I mean? It has the potential to give them access to, and at the end of the day, man, it's supply and demand. People love the ability to feel like they're being special. You know what I mean? So it provides the opportunity for the people who support you the most to have a way to get things that maybe another customer won't get, you know what I mean, and receive and create a more in-depth and personal experience to the customers that you have.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. That's how I see it making sense. Crypto in general, I feel like is dope. And this is actually a concept that when I was early stages of developing Flavor Neighbor, before I actually actually did the physical location of it. I wanted to have a portion where like community around crypto as well, just understanding blockchain technology and just being able to have a space that it's not just food. You know what I mean? How does tech play into it? Because they go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Tech is the fucking future of food. Food is the future of tech. You know what I mean? Yeah. In my personal opinion. So getting people privy to that, especially like when we developing these concepts in the communities that need them the most, it's like those people don't really know that, you know what I mean? So like being able to create something that in the most layman's terms can be absorbed and received by the people who wouldn't necessarily get that information. Is very, very, very important to me. And even having a potential to mine crypto. I mean, understanding as much power that it takes, with like trying to create a clean method of mining crypto in the space as well. Where, like I say, these were all foundational pieces that I want to incorporate in Flavor Neighbor at the beginning. But just as we develop, they can potentially be reintroduced. But for the leanness of it and understanding of it, like it's good to just stick to the nuts and bolts.
So you're open to the change.
1,000%.
Well, I mean, because take QR codes, right?
Right.
They were dying a little bit. They were dying on the vine. But when the pandemic hit, QR codes became everywhere restaurant because people were doing, especially in LA.
Had to.
A lot of takeout.
Had to.
For
sure.
And so how was your experience with QR codes during the pandemic?
Oh, everything. They saved us in a lot of ways, because when the production chains went down, like we couldn't get, there was a period in time we couldn't get paper. You know what I mean? Like for our the company we were working with, yeah. So like we had to figure out different methods. And QR codes are everything. You come in, everybody has their phone, being able to scan it, and then you have that forever essentially if you just save it. You know what I mean? Now you have the menu. You don't have to necessarily revert back. When you come in, you can already know what you want. So QR codes are everything, man. I'm extremely grateful for them, and they're versatile, man. You know what I mean? There's so many different methods and different applications you can use through them. They're definitely here to stay.
Yeah, because it was so interesting because they were dying.
Yeah,
I felt
they were.
I didn't use them.
I feel you. You didn't have a reason to.
And then, but it had a resurgence.
Definitely.
And now it's become part of it.
Standard. It's standard at this time. You know what I mean?
It's a famous thing. I say it a lot of times. It's from George Carlin. He talks about how new technology gets adopted, and he'll always say, you know what? The people who have a problem with it today are going to die. And the next generation is just going to do it. So you just got to wait your time.
That part.
I butchered it. It's not verbatim.
Shout out to Carlin, man.
But it is profound in thinking.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Valid.